A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and a big thanks to all of these donators of $5 or more. Gloomy Horse, An Enthusiast, Willie Davenport, and Vlad Tepish 3176. You all helped make these episodes possible.
Howdy, insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here, back after quite some time with some Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. It has been a long-ass time, but some folks talked me into it, so here we are. Surprisingly enough, now, it's been so long that I'm probably going to screw up at a whole lot, but luckily, I am willing to relearn the game, by gum. Hopefully it will work out. More likely, this will be an huge disaster. Let's see, first things first, I'm definitely going to have to work on the volume balance because that is an absolute disaster right now. I can tell just by the volume levels. Let's see. Can I do something about that? And the answer is yes. Okay, that might have been a bit much, but I don't know. Hard to tell. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Now, another thing I need to do is try to remember how to actually hit things. Yep, that is definitely how I hit things with Mr. Sword. So that's cool. That's something you want to do. Ah, good. Bearclaw and Screaming are in Discord right now. That, friends, is a reference to something from earlier. And now I can definitely see that I'm going to need to get that a little bit bigger so that I can actually read it, and we're good. Ah, this could be the same area. Yeah, tell DZ, tell Bearclaw and Screaming Fist that that I'm doing this now, because you know it got kind of late, and they are welcome to hang out and watch me fail horrendously. Yes, exactly. Howdy, Screaming Fist. Awesome. Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you. Now, the last time we were here, I got completely destroyed by all of these poison-spitting nonsense monsters. This time will most likely be the same. But I have a secret weapon. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass area, isn't it? So here's my secret weapon, right? Are you ready for my secret weapon? This is not a secret to anyone, but American vodka. The American vodka. Not the Soviet vodka, not the American whiskey. The American vodka. It's made by real Americans. It tastes like freedom. Tastes like freedom. Cheers. That's the stuff right there. There we go. Yes, I did turn on low latency Screaming Fist. I just received that option from Twitch, I didn't have that option before, but I have it now, so I've turned it on, and yeah, it's pretty nice, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming. Let's just let that go down. Now, I told Dead Zergling that I was, in fact, going to ask him for a hint if I didn't figure out what to do about this in the next couple of attempts. Mind you, I told him that like months ago, but it still holds up. I mean it. Yeep. Yeep. And blammo. And now, here's another problem with me not having played this in a while. I just used up an Estus flask, which, if you're very savvy about this game, you would realize there was no reason that I would use an Estus flask. Ah, DZ, you're always up for sainthood in my book. You're a swell guy, and you put up with a family, so that's something. Ah, crap. And now I'm poisoned. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Let's just see if we can wear the poison out. I'm sure that I'm going about this in the most wrong way possible. There's got to be something I'm missing. Like, down there. It looks like there's a ledge. I just don't know how the hell to get down there yet. See? Look, there's a red thing, but if I try to jump off, I'm definitely gonna die. So there's clearly a way around and down, but at the same time, I should probably just like have my shield up constantly to see if I can block some of this stupid poison. You know, at least once in a while block the poison. That'd be great. Once in a blue moon. Or a red one. Or a heart, stars, clovers, horseshoes. Any number of lucky charms. Yep. Luckily, I've got my helmet of penis aspect that I'm wearing, so that is certainly helping. Hey, Atlantis, how's it going? You're just in time to hear all about my helmet of penis aspect that I'm wearing. See? It's really chapping my balls. Shit. There are poison-spitting jackasses in here, too. Of course there are. There would be. Well, Lantis, I haven't actually played in several months, so for now I'm just going over the last place that I stopped off at, because I don't know any better, frankly. I promised DZ that if I failed this a couple more times, I'd just let him give me one spoiler or hint. And considering how many spoilers and or hints I've accidentally given him over the years, it's certainly fair. But who knows? The time off that I took in between episodes might be just the impetus I need. Yes. I'd kind of gathered that that was one of the main bad guys. Who hit me? Who's the grabastic piece of amphibious shit that just sealed their own fate? Was it you? I'll bet it was you. Yeah, you better stay down. Three and one. It's always satisfying when you take out a few. The ones on the ground are insidious. Absolutely insidious. Because it doesn't look like they're going to get you, but then they do. Man. If this is how long it takes on every attempt, I've got to find a better way through. I'm 100% certain that I was trying to get through at least a little faster once in a while on these back when I was playing regularly. But man, it's been so long since then. Now, how do I kill those up there? There's one. There's 0 more after that one. Possibly Lantis, but the thing is, do I even have any moss? Do I? Oh shit! And I'm dead because I wasn't paying attention. The thing about dashing through and carrying it with moss is that A, I'm not even sure I have any moss, and B, by the time I dash all the way through, I've lost so many HP that the enemies at the end kill me. But that is a good idea. Let's look into that. Do I have any decent moss? Do I have a sea moss? And speaking of sea moss, DZ, did you ever figure out what was wrong with your computer? Let's see. Fruits. Who the hell's the dwarf Gavlin? You act like I know who that is. I have no idea who that is. I haven't the damn foggiest, my friend. Well, DZ, I'm not gonna lie, I've had that work out for me before. I think he has a memory problem, but I'm not entirely sure. Either that or his video card could be going out. Okay. Here's one safe spot, potentially. Let's see if we can make it to the next one. Oh shit, I didn't kill all of those things first. Times are tough, life is hard. Everything is poison. And there is some kind of damn dude that's all like, hey, how's it going, buddy? I'm gonna wreck your shit now, and fuck you. See, that guy. That guy has been a thorn in my side for some time. that is another problem right there, that guy. Just one more try. Just one more try. Is this shield my most poison blockiness shield? What even is my most poison blockiness shield? How do I determine what is the most poison blockiness shield? Okay, I see. 50%, 30%, etc. 60, 60, 60, 60. 95 poison blocking our shield. I think that might be the most poison blocking a shield if the stat I'm looking at was poison blocking stat. See, this could be something. Probably not, but it could be. Maybe I could try rolling like hell and see if I can get enough iframes all the way through. That almost worked surprisingly well. Almost. Wait here just a moo. Take another one. And splashed in the face with some poison. Like you do. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Okay, if I'm going down, I'm taking me with me, is the way that sentence ends. Those neon green phalanges just had me. They just had me. They had me from hello. They were just such a delight. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure that that one weirdo, like, chases me into the fog gate. I mean, maybe not, but I believe it does. Hell, might as well try it, I guess. I'm gonna die. Yep, see, there's the problem. It's not so much that they chase me into the fog gate, but... hey, at least it was a boss attempt, so there's one thing I got going for me. Oh, while I'm at it, let's see if I can get enough low light to show this off. If I hadn't just dropped the damn thing. It's not showing up great, but... I kinda sorta have a dick cube. If I turned off the lights behind me, this would show up a lot better. Good old 3D printers. Yeah, you laugh, but I actually do have the volume of my dick cube in millimeters. Now, Lantis, this is an extension, extended dicks, of when I was trying to get my aluminum smelter off the ground. See, I'm working on getting the aluminum smelter working again, but now I've got a 3D printer, so I'll actually be able to 3D print plastic things and then pour the metal over it, and then it'll be a lot easier to make cool metal shit too. At least that's the hope. Okay. How about this? When things stop firing at me, I take a break and let the poison go down. That could possibly help out quite a lot. Yes, thank you, Zero. Glad you could make it. Well, yeah, that's the point, Wu King. Like, the temperature is supposed to... Yes, a plaque for giving you an office. Absolutely. Still want to make that, man. Yeah, see, the point is, Wu King, that you melt the aluminum and then you pour it into the plastic, but you put the plastic in, like, some sand first. So the aluminum melts all of the plastic out and fills up where it was, and the sand keeps it from, like, expanding. And then you pull it out of the sand after it cools, and you have a perfect replica of whatever you had in the plastic, but in aluminum or bronze. It's a neat process. I had a lot of fun learning up on it before. Crap. That was a close one. We're getting closer. Yeah, the anthill casts are pretty neat. The only problem with that is I've also been watching Ants Canada and learning all about the exciting world of ants, and, you know, after a while learning about yellow crazy ants and campanitas and jawbreaker ants and leafcutter ants, I just couldn't bring myself to kill a whole colony of them. Little bastards are fascinating. And this is just the worst time for that guy to show up. Yeah, you better kneel before Zod. Fuck you, make a break for it. Woo, 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 woo. Mustard marching forth. I was absolutely dodging. I was so dodging. And now I'm being twisted into a pretzel. An undead human pretzel. Yeah, that was not the best attempt. Okay, I said one more attempt and I meant it. DZ, give me the hint. I will take it now. In the interest of beating this game before I die of old age. There is a better bonfire nearby. Okay. Now that is good news. Alright, alright. See, that was a hint. It wasn't too much of a hint because it could literally take hours before I find it. Yes, I feel your pain. Well, here's to finally swallowing my pride and taking a hint. In celebration, I will swallow a drink. Cheers. Well, see, there's the thing, Dead Zergling. I don't really consider this an RPG. I consider this more of an adventure game. This is Scholars of the First Sin. Although, since I never actually played base Dark Souls 2, I honestly am not sure what the differences are. Serpentine! Serpentine! Wait a minute. You know what I should do? And this should probably have gone without saying some time ago. I should read these. Ally ahead. Yes, Wu King. Which is... You would think that that would be a blessing, but honestly, it's a curse because you can't really level grind. And boy howdy, I'm bad enough that I really need to level grind. Ally ahead. Well, I mean, I've got nothing to lose by trying to jump down there. Can't believe that worked. Oh, hey, guy.
Still on the road. Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you, by way of apology.
I remember this chick.
I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first. Curse is doing its work with me. I am frightened, terribly so. If everything should fade,
Maybe if you fade out, I'll still remember you, because only my most recent memories fade out first if I drink heavily, and I promise you by the time that all of this is over, this will be a memory that would have happened at least partially in the past, so you're pretty safe, because the booze only kills the weak, slow brain cells, and you're right at the front. Or something.
I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. Then, one day, he was gone. Lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse.
Curse that lousy curse.
If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him.
I'm literally listening to your tale right now.
If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him.
See, despite everything, I really do love all of the lore and stuff that they put into the NPCs in these games. Oh god, more of the frickin' spitter dudes. Well, they don't actually seem to be spitting at me directly, so... There's one thing in my favor, I guess? It's only a matter of time until this spits at me in the ass. Wait. That just brought me right back here. I mean, which is fine and all, that's definitely a shortcut. I'm fine with having shortcuts, but one thing we have just learned is that looking at these are my friend. And also letting my poison meter go down is also my friend. Try down. Rating 4. Yeah. Crazy how that works, huh? It's locked. Now this I did find before, but then I never found it a second time because I found it by accident and then I forgot all about it for a long time. But then where to go? Man, the bottom is really hazy in this, so... I mean... I don't know how this looks on you guys' feed, but for me, like, I can barely see something down there. Oh, I do see that. And I have been invaded by a dark spirit. We're just gonna let that jerk-ass mofo just fall right on down the bottomless pit. I hope that jerk-ass mofo falls right on down the bottomless pit. That would be great. That'd be the swellest thing ever. I'll go down and face something or someone. What's the worst that could happen? Except, you know... Okay, this looks very ominous. Yep, I was right. It was very ominous. Okay. I'm omining out. That's some scary-ass shit right there, buddy. Poison required ahead. Yeah, that's the thing, Lantis. I'm pretty sure that I have been here before, but it was so long ago, and it was only once, and it was so brief. Pull back, and then resignation. Like, at some point, I figured it was just a dream that I'd actually made it somewhere down here. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, good. He can make it out onto the ledge. I'm glad we determined this. Yeah, I can't see a god-dang thing. Okay. So, what have we learned from this? We've learned that there are multiple secrets. We've learned that I was an idiot for not paying attention to the hints all this time. We've learned that sometimes, in fact, many times, discretion is the better part of valor. We've learned that being poisoned sucks. All the time, every time. Okay, here's the first one. Wait, is this the first one? It is the first one. Perhaps it was not the first one. Be wary of overconfidence means don't jump so far. Uh-huh. Well, you only live a couple dozen times. Unless you're a video game character. They say that cats only have 9 lives, but the truth is, they have 3 lives and 2 continues. God damn it, why did I jump so far? I could have sworn that I'd be able to land on that ledge there. Okay, maybe that wasn't exactly the place. Let's try to find a different place to hop down from. Perhaps a place where I don't overshoot the ledge. Not overshooting the ledge would be just the tits. Fuck you, Daruma. The spatial reasoning of this entire area doesn't quite gel with me in the whole making sense department. Wow, that was great. That was phenomenal. Sure glad that happened. Fuck you! Fuck you the most. Ugh, this guy right here. I swear, he vexes me betimes. He vexes me many times in many ways. By the way, anyone still there? I wanted to make sure that things hadn't suddenly dropped. Okay, just making sure. Oof. The section does not fail to wreck my shit every time. You would think that I'd make it through a little bit more often just by pure luck, but no. Yeah, I hear you, man. It made me put the game down for like months. But I'm back, baby. What we need is proper motivation. Let's see. If only I had glorious golden pants. Now, these aren't glorious golden pants, but they do appear to be very comfortable. Yeah, these will have to do. And my penis helmet isn't helping at all, so what else we got? Yeah, Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin. Anything else? Anything else particularly badass? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. I got the Kung Fu pants. And the Helm of the Tiger. Bonfire ahead, yes. Of that, I have very little doubt there, game. Seriously, is that the one place I can jump down back there? Because from here, it kind of looks like a straight shot to the boss, and damn, that just doesn't seem right. None of this seems right. Okay. Here we are. Haha! The day is mine. Yes, it does. No way. It definitely requires me jumping down from the side. Why did I drink that? Because I'm always taking a drink. That's why, clearly. Obviously. See, even so, I did get to decapitate, like, a bunch of these statues right in a row, so that was nice. That made me feel good. Okay, so going that way is not great for me. And in fact, may not be even the same place where I was before, so maybe going this way will confirm or deny something. Possibly confirm, possibly deny. Now the real fight begins. So, did I just drop down a time warp? Like, is this how I got here in the first place, or is this one of those things where, hell, I don't know. Oh, someone's head fell off. Lantis, while Wu King can confirm Dead Zergling's previous advice, I can confirm that my spatial awareness is almost non-fucking existent. And I have never, ever, ever tried to tell anyone otherwise. Look, I grew up on video games, so my spatial awareness is such that I could be like, well, maybe if I take a left here and drive between those two buildings, I can come out between the two buildings on the right. Like, if this entire area were a flat grid, I might have a chance. Yep, good old screen warp. Them's was the good times, says I. Them's was the good times. Son of a bitch. And with that, yeah, okay, yeah, that treasure chest right there, see? Happens every time. Still looking for Mr. Bonfire. Oh, maybe it's over there, behind all of that pottery. I don't think I've checked behind that pottery yet. Gee, wish I weren't poisoned. That's gonna put a damper on my situation. Ooh, I see a thing down there. How do I get there? Not easily, I'm sure. And I know you said that I don't have to drop down to get to wherever that thing is, but... Oh yes, I did say that before, but it turns out that there's pretty much nowhere I can grind out small titanite, because I've already exhausted every single enemy in the game that drops small titanite. So I'm kinda fudged. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get up into that area. I mean, I probably can't, but... Yep, and I'm poisoned. And I'm invaded. And I'm dead. I swan to Pete every time I get anywhere. If it weren't for having to worry about every single poison spitter coming at me at the same time, I mean, I'm sure... Yeah, genius. I wonder. I'm sure this won't help. But, sometimes I just feel better if I just throw some fucking fireballs all about the place. Like, you know, I'd be like, hey, you get a fireball. Well, threw that right over the edge. That one too. I don't give a shit. Everybody gets a free fireball. Hit it. Hit you. Now, I'd say it definitely makes it harder. Or at least there's a technical aspect that I don't get that's coming off of it, so that may be kind of harder. It's just damned impossible to remember where everything is when everything looks the same and you have really, 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 really shitty spatial awareness. Oh hey, hidden path ahead. Thank you. Can I get there from here? Probably not. Am I gonna try it anyway? Probably. Did it work? This time, sure. Okay, here's the question. When I go up here, how does that take me back to the original path? And why is it... Oh, okay. This is that area up top that I couldn't figure out how to get up to before. Alright. I just tried to pause it. Don't know why I tried to pause it, because obviously you can't pause a Dark Souls game. That would be far too convenient. Take half a drink for this one. one half a drink for realizing where exactly I come out of that particular path. It's something. It's not much, but it's something. I'm starting to get the idea here of how this entire twisty little area works. Fine work, my ass. Okay, so this one's pretty much useless as far as I can tell. Ah, you know what? I bet I could light that shit on fire with a fireball. Because I do remember trying to light that shit on fire before with a fireball. And it worked. And it's working this time. So if I could get above the other, and I drank that because again, I play 1,000 games all the time, and a lot of them, yeah, I've been playing Enter the Gungeon, and the square button is reload, not drink your healing items. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just dodging a thing or two. Wee-hoo. I was trying to reload my fucking Enter the Gungeon giant ass gun. Again, I've been playing the shit out of Enter the Gungeon, and you hit square to reload any time you're idle. So yeah, that's been throwing me off on this one. Hey, I did actually beat one whole character arc in Enter the Gungeon earlier today, though, after only 198 lives. I know, right? You laugh, but that's wildly accurate for what I've been playing lately. Okay, let me think here. I take out some of these statues, right? That's one thing. And then, what if I just launched fire into a couple of these pits that the enemy keeps coming out of? Because that could help, if I could determine which pit the enemy keeps coming out of. I could get a head start on that fucker. Maybe you don't throw it so far that... Oh! It's that one! Haha! Fuck you, wall floor crawler thingy. See, that was satisfying right there. I don't care who you are. Oh, okay, so it looks like there are hints going all the way up to the right there on that dark, scary path. So I'm going to say that maybe this is where I need to go. And the statue blocks your way. Well, fuck you, guy. Haha. Dropped him down a pit, so's I did. I'll take that. I mean, this kind of worked. That also kind of worked. And then I accidentally drank another one of those. Yes, I do not currently have a branch of yore, which, admittedly, is a bit of a problem. However, I did just completely humiliate that fucker by dropping him down a pit, and that wasn't me getting lucky. That was me deliberately kicking his shit down a pit, so that was satisfying. If nothing else, I've got that going for me. And believe me, I do have nothing else going for me. But, by God, I feel vindicated. I need to learn this guy's animations. And so far I'm not doing a good job, but I do think I have figured out tangentially how to avoid his grabby, grubby manhand attack. So that'll help. Now, if only I had a branch of yore, which I don't. So I guess that's right off the table. Hey. Yes, at least the invader won't be there until suddenly he is. So, that is one good thing that has come of all this. So, tell you what, I'm going to take a quick episode break, and then when we come back, we'll make another attempt. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, I will see you later. For those of you watching on Twitch, I will be back in just a moment. Until next time, this has been your old pal Rosser. Take a drink. And I am trying to move my mouse outside of the game window, which actually uses the mouse, so now I just feel like more the fool. Let's alt-tab that, shall we? Okay, now we're out.